Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Midwester's Backwoods. Midwester here, just starting up my channel, so I wanted to kind of let everybody know what's going to be going on. I'm at my base camp right now. As you can see, there's a river in the background here. We're right on the bank, is where my camp is. Haven't had this place too long, 3 or 4 months, so still got a lot of work to do. What I want to cover in my channel are things like tools, camping, all different sorts of things. Probably do some kayaking this summer. I purchased me a fishing kayak and I've only been out on it twice, so that'll be a new adventure come springtime. We'll be covering those things. Also, I'd like to cover something that really interests me. I've just started bushcrafting in the last 4 or 5 months. I've done a lot of research, watching videos, doing a lot of reading, watching a lot of YouTube channels helped a lot. But I'm going to be doing some episodes on getting started. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there telling you what they use, what they think is best, doing reviews on knives, axes, saws, buck saws, folding saws included. And that's all great. I learned a lot, and I'm still learning. But the problem is, there's videos out there on about 10 million different knives. I mean, you can get cheap ones, you can get expensive ones, and hey, that's great and all like that. But what I was looking for when I started was, what can you start out with on a lower budget that's really good quality and, you know, still get the job done, and then maybe move up later as you have the finances or whatever. I really struggled with that. I know there's some videos out there that have kind of that aspect, but they didn't go through the whole thing. Like, for instance, use a knife for a knife. Everybody wants to baton their knives. That's fine. They can take it, they'll do it, but I'm kind of the type of person, I would rather have my knife do the fine carving work, stripping sticks, feather sticks, things like that, and then have a mid-size axe and a folding saw, which is what I ended up doing. But it took so long to do this kind of stuff and figure it out, because there's very few videos out there that really tell you about this stuff. So I'm going to be doing some stuff like that for beginners. Where I'm from here, I really struggled finding a place to go. I live here in southeast Indiana, and really, unless you have someone that has land or you purchase your land, the only place you really got to go is the National Forest. And you know, Hoosier National is only about an hour, hour and a half for me, and that's fine. But what if it's 2 or 3 hours for somebody? It can be a real struggle to really get out there and enjoy it. I was lucky enough, you know, you've heard the old saying, through a friend, through a friend, through a friend, through a friend, I found this out. Well, that's kind of how I landed on this spot I have. It's an old friend of my wife's from 30, 40 years ago. Bumped into him. He happens to be good friends with the guy that owns all this land, and you know, just so happens out of sheer luck that the guy gave us permission to come down here anytime we want to come. So big thank you to him if he ever sees this video, to both of them for letting us do this. Really a nice place, secluded, as you can see. It's right here on the edge of the river. Really have a good time down here. Right now it's shotgun season. As you can see, I got my orange hat on. I don't wear orange, and I don't wear caps. I wear a bushcraft hat most of the time, but I don't want to get shot at today, so I'm gonna wear the orange hat. They've been doing some clearing of wood down here. I had to clear part of the trail out where they left some logs in the way. It took me about an hour. Had to use my folding saw. That was real fun. Don't have a chainsaw yet, but that's in the works. So that'll make life a lot easier in the future. Right now, I don't fully do everything bushcraft style because, like I said, I'm just starting out. I'm still learning, and to get things set up where I can get down here easily and have things set up properly, it's going to take a little modern equipment to do it. Chainsaws, four-wheel drives, things like that. But once I can park out on the road and hike in. I think it's just at a mile from the road to my camp spot back here in the woods. So really beautiful place. The 3 or 4 months I've been coming back here, I have just thoroughly enjoyed it. So enough of the rambling. Just wanted to touch bases with everybody, let them know what the channel's going to be like, what my intentions are with the channel. A lot of things I want to go over that I struggled with, that maybe it would help other people want to start out, have a little easier time. A lot of things you can do out here. It's not really hard. The main thing through the videos I've watched and my experiences so far in the last 4 or 5 months, the main thing you want to do is have fun. It doesn't matter how you do it when you start. You can learn as you go. You don't have to be the person that makes the perfect feather sticks, or even the guy that has to use the ferrule rod every time. Carry a lighter. Practice these things. That's what it's all about. If you need to start your fires with a lighter starting out, use a lighter. Use 2 or 3 lighters. Use a torch. It doesn't matter. The point is, get out of the house, get out in the woods, enjoy what God gave us. Being out in the woods is great. And once you get used to it, today I think it's like 37 degrees. You can see the sun shining, there's a little breeze. It felt chilly when I first got here, but you know what? The more weekends I come out here, the less and less it bothers me. All I have on today is a silk base layer, or a mid-weight thermal polyester to soak up the sweat, and this, it's not even a jacket, it's from Cabela's. It's considered a type of long underwear. It's for Arctic weather. That's all I have on, and I'm really toasty warm. Don't even have a hat on to cover my ears. So, it's not that bad once you start getting out and getting used to it. The point is get out there. Just have fun. If you don't like to spend the night, maybe you're afraid of the dark. Maybe all the weird noises kind of bother you. And you do hear things out there you're not used to hearing because you're not used to being out here. And it can be a little spooky in the dark, especially if you're by yourself. Take somebody with you. Just start staying after dark a couple hours. You don't have to spend the night. But just want to teach everybody, that having fun is the most important thing. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to try to keep this pretty short. Sorry I rambled on, but I just want everybody to understand what I'm going to be doing, what my intentions are, and I hope you tune in again. God bless you, and we'll check in later. Bye.